Hello out there. This is Feline Forensics and the Meowseum Mystery. Of course, it's the demo, obviously, hence the big red demo stamp on the screen. But yeah, I thought I had a wild dream. Well, I didn't really have a wild dream, but I was watching some cat videos online and I was like, well, shit. Let's replay this demo because I don't think I've played it since like last year. But yeah, really fun one, especially if you're a fan of detective games. And I'm going to put all the deets somewhere on the screen here. And I'll look out for a short later this week if you don't feel like sitting here and watching 20 minutes of me jibber jabbering. So I always like to look at the options of a game. Text speed. All right. I like my text speed fast. Oh, we want typing sound. Oh, that's interesting. Puzzle assist, default, hints, autofill. We're going to stick to default because I don't think I had that tough of a time the last time I played this. Or it wasn't one of those that's like, oh, I need to find some esoteric detail. But if memory serves too, the demo is just kind of a learn the mechanics while being in the detective's office. And then it is playable with controller or keyboard. So. Another long day. Street lamps are already on and I haven't been in my office yet. I should check my computer. I'm sure I have at least a few emails waiting by now. Although if it's the commissioner volunteering me for more debriefs, I'll have to put my paw down. And that was the thing I remember too. There are a delicious number of cat puns here. All right, let's see if this old litter box still works. I just need to log in. It won't take my password. Alrighty, apologies. There might not be audio up until this point from the game, but... It won't take my password. Something here has my whiskers twitching. This might turn into a regular investigation. I'll start tracking all my leads on this bulletin board in case I need to reference them again. The bulletin board. The unknown password. For some reason, my computer isn't accepting my password. Did I just forget what it was? If I changed it, I certainly would have written it down on a note and put it in my desk. Dun dun dun. Let's see. What should I take a look at? Well, the desk. It's possible I just wrote the password down and threw it in my desk drawers. Okay, not in the top drawer. Surely it'll be in the bottom drawer. Aha! This must be it. Wait, no, this is just a standard department business card. Following procedure requires I enter it into evidence, but unfortunately, this might be more serious than it seems. Alrighty. It's a business card printed on quality paper, although age has weathered the once white sheen to yellow. On the card, depicted in black ink, is the department logo and general information, such as the office address and phone number. Let's inspect. South Vita Street. The fax number is 215-555 per. And then the office number is the same thing, but meow. Oh, of course. I knew there was something else here. Why didn't I think to flip over that business card sooner? The extension written here belongs to the department manager. Luckily, I would classify this as an emergency. I should give them a call immediately and let them know what's going on. What should I take a look at? The phone! Now that I have the department manager's extension, I can give them a call about my computer. Good evening, detective. I hope this is important because I'm in the middle of dinner with my family. Apologies, but we might have a security issue. My computer's password has inexplicably changed. I hate to break this news to you, detective, but the inexplicable is, in fact, quite explicable. If I do recall, this is the second time this week you've interrupted my wife's delicious home-cooked meal. Gasp. I'm sorry? From what I could gather, you were on another whole fat milk-fueled bender. Through slurred speech, you told me you changed your own password. Well, this is the part where I'm so embarrassed you tell me what the new password is, correct? I would consider it if I could, but you also informed me that you hid it somewhere. Gasp. Somewhere that only a detective of your caliber would be able to find. So get on with it and ensure that not a single report on this matter is out of place tomorrow. Dun dun dun. And let me reiterate, while you're in your right mind, do not call me again unless it is a real emergency. Click. I think if I had somehow just forgot my password, this wouldn't be as humiliating. Either way, not my proudest moment, but I can make up for that, even if I am technically this crime's primary suspect. Retracing my steps, following the proper timeline, and correcting any inconsistencies in the case notes will be paramount. Dun, dun, dun. Alrighty, I should double check my notes. Alright. So, the detective left his office late last night, and at some point after, the department network was hacked. It was not. Oop. Ah, I see, that makes sense. The department manager did confirm that nothing was hacked. Embarrassingly, just a bit too much indulgence on my part. That being said, I've only got a rough outline from here, and they won't settle for anything less than perfection. It's time to thoroughly investigate the rest of my office and use my journal to fill in every blank necessary. Alrighty. We can look around. And there's a zoomies button. Wee, zoomies. As a kitty. And then a map. It's possible I hid the password within the potting soil of this plant. However, until I have a compelling reason to believe that, I'm not willing to make a mess of the hardwood floor. Oh. All right. Oh. So yeah, if you like the Golden Idol games, it's the same kind of setup here. You earn words to put in, you know, compiling the story. All right. Unbeknownst to the detective changed the password to his computer. Alrighty. Okay, then we did the All right, let's see what we can find over here. One might ask themselves, why would any self-respecting feline investigator keep one of these demeaning furniture pieces in their professional office? It was a gift from some old co-workers who thought they were being exceptionally humorous. Also, it keeps my claws properly managed, and it sometimes helps me think. Let's see what we can find here. The filing cabinet. I have a few of these cabinets to keep track of all my previous cases. Oh, of course it's not unlocked. Those records are pretty confidential. Wait, I don't lock these. Not since I kept misplacing the key. I'm certain this is significant. I might have put my password in here, or at the very least, another clue. Alrighty. Where did I hide the key? Is there something over here to investigate? A trash can. When you need to dig up the truth, you gotta act like an alley cat. Empty milk carton. Comically clean fish bones. Used yarn ball. Ugh, none of this looks very helpful. Wait a minute. There's a crumpled receipt, and it looks like someone's redacted most of it. I'm willing to bet this was my own handiwork. Nothing about the actual purchase remains, and only the store's address is left visible. This is clearly relevant. I just have to figure out where it's leading me. All right. Oh, and then there was a map. Oh, I gotta look at the receipt first. All right. Oop, wrong button. RB. All right. Most of the information on this receipt has been redacted, which is not a normal practice for detectives such as myself, and especially not for consumers. The only elements left visible are an address, 13 North 2nd Street, presumably for the store, and a string of numbers, presumably to identify the item internally. Askew. All right, 13 North 2nd Street. Philadelphia. I don't remember all these thumbtacks. They're each holding a thin shred of paper to various addresses in the city, but no one seems more important than the other. That crumpled receipt did have an address on it, though. All right. I don't recall what's around here, but the slip of paper does have a phone number written on it. Looks like it's time to make another call. Let's go. Let's see. What should I take a look at? The phone. Let's give the number I found on the map a call. Hopefully they're still open and they can make sense of this receipt. Good evening. Bookgate around 2nd. What can I do for you? Of course, the local bookstore. How could I forget? Sir, did you need help with something? Hello, yes. Sorry, I do actually. This might be an odd question, but I have a receipt and I'm not sure what it was that I purchased. Right. Could you read off the product code that's on there? Sure. It's 032540. Does that sound right? I remember this one. I've been expecting your call, detective. Of course you are. Don't worry. It's just that you warned me this might happen. Great. Did I provide any reasonings? You stumbled in from the milk bar, disgruntled after an argument with this devious plan. I didn't ask any questions. I guess I could be thankful for that, at least. Now, about that book. Please just tell me it's not something terribly inappropriate. Not quite, no. The book's title is On the Historical Development of Cat Burglary. Okay, thank you. That'll be all. Sure you don't need anything else, detective? No, really, it's okay. Thank you. Click. As if I wasn't embarrassed enough as it is. Alrighty. The bookstore clerk described the book I purchased to me over the phone. If it's on my bookshelf somewhere, I should be able to find it now. Let's go looking for books. Is there something over here to investigate? A bookshelf. This shelf is absolutely packed with different tomes, journals, studies, and the occasional novelization. The clerk said the book in question had something to do with cat burglary, so where is it? Dignity and Domestication by the Great Dane Austin. Les Meowseum by Furman Hugo. Call of the Wild by Jack London. Okay, more novels than I thought, but hey, these are the classics. Oh, here's the one I'm looking for. Luckily, I didn't have enough time to create some sort of secret passageway that'll open when I pull it from the shelf, right? No, we're good. The question now is, why would I have purchased this book specifically? Alrighty. Let us investigate. On the historical development of cat burglary. A study on the impact of declawing as an early cultural normality and the societal repercussions thereof and henceforth. A cattail. Oh. Don't open. Great job, detective. Of course, I knew there was something else here. I bought a hollow trick book. No wonder the bookstore clerk was holding back a laugh. With my cabinet key hidden inside, no less. I think we're nearing the end of this case. Good thing the trains will still be running for a little longer. Why? All right. Unbeknownst to the detective changed the password to his computer and hid it. Wait. Well, no, he still hid it. He hid the key to the drive cabinet yet? No. I don't think I get the cabinet until... Furthermore, he hid the key to the cabinet inside a book that the detective recently purchased. Okay, but I think I have to find the Herbie. All right. The only key to the office filing cabinets. Although I've hardly ever used it, it's become the centerpiece of this ridiculous scavenger hunt of a case. The real mystery is how I accomplished setting up all this under the influence of the milk bar's finest, including hiding it inside a hollow book. Alrighty, let's see what we can find. The filing cabinet. I've got the key now, so let's get this locked cabinet opened up and see what we find. There's a note right on top. A great change of pace. Or maybe I was just getting lazy. There doesn't seem to be any cipher or code either. This looks like just a normal password. I should try it and make sure all my notes are in order. I wouldn't want to attract any more ire from the department manager than I already have. Can I open up this cabinet? These are usually just for keeping contracts, reference documents, and various policy paperwork. I can't imagine I would have slid a note with the password on it into this mess of a drawer. Even under the strong influence of a dairy, I wouldn't have done something so reckless. Okay, the detective left his office, went to the milk bar. I mean, that one's correct. An intellectual argument with another patron. Went to the bookstore. Oh, yeah, this isn't right. Okay, went to the bookstore. Bought the book. And then wrote the reminder? I see, that makes sense. Of course, the reason for this entire mystery, locked up tight in a lone filing cabinet, and there's cabinet. Luckily, I haven't forgotten about it twice, at least not yet. There we go. Cabinet. Oop. All right. And so, unbeknownst to the detective changed the password to his computer and hid it inside a cabinet. Great. So, this is good. Yellow squiggly lines means I have 2 or fewer incorrect. So, that one's right. The detective changed the password to his computer. Wait, he didn't hide the... Locked it? Inside a cab? Oh, there we go. Adjectives matter, kids. Aha! I knew I was onto something. While a fantastic treat, a night out at the milk bar might cause me more trouble than what it's worth. Oh! Why is the phone ringing? Could it be the manager already? No. Can I not? I'm hitting A. Okay. Let's get the zoomies. Oh, there we go. Let's see. What should I take a look at? The ringing phone. Hello, Feline Forensics Private Detective, I'm glad to hear you're burning the midnight oil. Commissioner, to what do I owe the pleasure? Business, not pleasure. I'm afraid that there's been an incident. Private property. They asked for you specifically. Understood. What can you tell me about it? I'm sending a car to take you to the scene. The officer will fill you in on the way. The case seems pretty involved, but it's still within my jurisdiction. You will go by the book, detective. Yes, sir, I'll do my best. I'm sure you're aware that if you don't, your license will be on the line. Again. Click. What a ray of sunshine the commissioner is these days. It's going to be an even later night than I thought. Thank you for playing the demo. I hope you enjoyed your first experience as the top-notch tabby detective of Feline Forensics. You've learned how to use each of the detective's tools and solved your first case. However, there's another mystery yet to be unraveled. That one will challenge even our purring private eye. It would be the cat's meow if you wishlisted the game and returned for the full release. Thanks. Nobody's crown. Or nobody crown. Awesome. But yeah, all the details will be down in a link below. And if you guys enjoyed, you know, consider leaving a like or a subscribe. So we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.